I'm now going to continue my video series on elementary mathematics with a second grade Common Core math problem. You say, well, wait a minute. We're going back to the second grade? Yes, we are, because a user actually sent this to me. Well, not exactly like this, but they sent me a similar problem, so I went ahead and revised it a little bit and present it this way. Okay, Joe had 20 French fries on his plate. Okay, he went to a restaurant with his family, and he ordered up a hamburger and French fries, okay? And after he ate the hamburger, he had 20 French fries on his plate. Okay. His sister, Annie, grabbed 6 French fries from his plate. In other words, Joe was talking to his parents or maybe to another sibling or whatever. He was kind of distracted. And while he was distracted, Annie just came over there and swiped 6 of his French fries. I'm sure Joe wasn't very happy when he found out. Okay. How many French fries does he have now? Now, let's presume that Joe is the older brother here. Okay, so his younger sister has just grabbed 6 French fries from his plate. And she's not very old. She don't need 6 French fries. Maybe a couple, but not 6. But anyway. So, what are these 4 boxes down here? Well, what these people want you to do is represent this problem in 4 different ways. Okay. The first way they want you to do it is they want you to actually draw out the French fries. That's what these little sticks are for. They're French fries. And then what they want you to do is remove the 6 French fries from the 20. So what you do is you circle the 6 French fries and you X them out. Therefore, they're removed. And then they want you to go ahead and count the remaining French fries to get your answer. Well, that's all fine and dandy. But then in the second box, they want to see if you could represent what's in the first box numerically. Okay? Now, I already taught you about counting numbers. Okay, so anyway, this is how you would represent the problem numerically. But that's not all they want you to do. So now they want you to represent this same problem verbally. Okay, so now you have to write it out in words. So 20 minus 6 equals 14. So that's writing out the answer in words. Interesting, but well, anyway, let's just go on here. Then in the fourth box, what they want you to do is they want you, the student, to tell the teacher how you solved this problem. So you have to write out this lengthy essay about how you solved this math problem. So in this case, you would write down, first, I drew 20 French fries, which was what we did in this box. Then I crossed out 6 French fries because Annie grabbed them. Okay, that's what we did. Next, I counted how many French fries were still on the plate. So that's what we did. We counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth, all the way up to 14. And finally, we established that Joe had 14 French fries left. Now, would you really use that in real life? Would you be asked to give a lengthy explanation as to how you derived a particular answer for a particular problem? Well, if you're a scientific scholar, maybe. However, if you're working in retail, there is very little chance you're ever going to have to explain how you derived an answer, unless, of course, you got something so badly wrong that they're wondering how in the world you got that answer wrong to begin with. So that for real life situations, whether you're in basic accounting or basic data processing, which would be like a data entry clerk, or if you were in the construction business or something like that, and you were a simple carpenter instead of some major draft person, you know, somebody that drafts houses. Okay, you have either a drafting program on your computer, or you actually use the manual drafting board and so on and so forth, or something like that. Unless you're some high up official, the common person rarely is ever going to be asked how they derived their answers. Unless their answers are so wrong that people are curious as how in the world they ever came up with the wrong answer in the first place. See what I mean? So like I said, the average person would have little to no use for this. Only if you were trying to be a scholarly person would you ever have use for this. And certainly this does not need to be taught in the second grade. Probably the kids in the second grade do not possess the verbal skills to do this. Of course, if they're going through me, they probably do. But the thing is that at that age, most of them are not going to possess this kind of verbal control. They're barely learning what nouns and pronouns are. You expect them to write out full-scale sentences like this? Or write out a full essay on how they solved the problem? This is lengthy and cumbersome, and for the most part, unnecessary. For the common person, this is not necessary. That's what they want you to do. So now I've shared this with you. Anyway, now you know what's going on here. I will tell you more in a future video, so I want you to stay tuned.